Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. It's not that, because we already know what that is. It is this. We know what it is, we don't know what its location or function is. So this is the generic belt unloader. If I look at this, if I just adapt the principle that says first power pole of a wagon pair gets the fuel, first power pole would get this, then you would not get fuel. And neither would you. So I have to keep what I've got. Wouldn't be poorly served for me to do this, though. Push this one here, push this one here, then I would be consistent in that it's just the left side. Because otherwise, this is identical. I'm fine with that. Now, back to this, which is going to be a sample copper loading train. What a cool little subtlety. When you're holding down Shift over a compatible paste, it shows you what you're copying. Put a little green box over what your source copy was. So here's the challenge. This needs to go here. And then all of this, to be compatible, needs to come into this side. Well, then disconnect. And I will connect you later. But you can't go there. So the only place I can put you really is here. It really is. So, don't like it. I mean, these are tucked in nicely over here. And if I tried to tuck them in here, no way it fits. Sorry, Mithy, if I didn't answer you. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to redesign loaders and unloaders, which is always a mental challenge. Making progress, though. Am I willing to just have this as a one-off because it's a clusterfuck? And it's very rare in my world. I think I am. Not really interested in having that mistake perpetuate forever. Because of this one design feature. Mm-hmm. This followed by that. Yeah, that would be. I think I'm okay with this. All right. Well, let's continue making this happen then. So, if I were to put this somewhere where I could work on it, temporarily, this is doing me no good. This is this thing. I don't care. This is going to replace this. What's going to get replaced here? A lot. a lot. And that's a good idea. It's a chest, we know that much. So this and this go away. Might as well delete all that. Now I need to delete those. I need to delete the inserters. I need to delete the filter inserters. I need to delete the chests. I need to delete the power poles. I need to delete the combinators. And I need to delete the combinators. And I need to delete the combinators. That's all. Just a few things. Oh, and I need to delete the lamps. Because the lamps have to be returned to normal. Basically everything that has a wire on it. These are somewhat, oh no, I can't do that. That's an invalid paste. I can't copy this first. I need these. Yes, I can use these, but I can't use the other one because that first one is unique. I don't like that. That's about right, except for it's only half of it. That's a waste. I missed a little bit there. I kind of need this. I'd really kind of like to do that. Because at least that way, when I do this, it's not a huge thing. And I've been dealing with that shortened power pole forever, so it's not too terribly bad. Uh, but 99.9% of my unloaders are like this. And I'd rather just keep that. If I have to make some significant change, then I'll make that change. Yeah, I gotta get my logo in here. There's a save. Ew. Don't like any of that. I'm fine with that. Slightly off center, but that's okay. All right, let's move on. No landfill. There we go. Now this one's still got the old design, but I don't much care. I need it mostly for the sizing and placement. So let's get rid of those just in case. So I don't accidentally use it. Or outpost template. All right, so I'm done with this. So this is going to be my new unloader template. Good, I gotta check something on this now. You got wires? Alright, I guess I can't move that. Okay, so I'm good with that. This is our new unloader design, which is what goes here. That goes there, and that goes there, and then that goes there. These are going to go here and here. This goes here, and it goes here. Nope. So that's the front end, this is the back end. You're connected, so you're special, so we can't copy you. So we know this is going to go here. Question is, where will these go? And we're going to put those on every one of them, so it's going to go here and here. I need the full length of this rail so that I can set where the signals go. That's how long that rail is going to be, so that's that. And then I need a couple of signals for the end cap. End part, last piece of rail. Zoom, 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 move the mouse, wiggle, wiggle. So now what I've got is a balance that these fuels, outside edge, outside edge, outside edge, outside edge, they're consistent, so that if I were to stupidly grab this, flip it and put it here, it would at least line up. This is a generic solid unloader. With pretty much no signals. So that replaces this. That's a loader. That's a loader. That's this. It replaces this, which is a little more complicated. 10 constant arithmetics and 18 deciders. With this. $240111. This is an unloader. I'm calling it a 0 because it has, well, we don't set the stack size in here anymore. Set filter inserters. Select new contents. Set train thresholds. In combinators. Let's see. What we want to say is stack size 100. One train, first train. Equals 12,000. Second train equals 8,000. Stack size 200. First train equals 24,000. Second train equals 16,000. I have no idea if that number's accurate. Stack size 50. First train equals 6K. I don't think that's right. Second train equals 4K. Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, that's accurate. And then the only other stack size that matters is if it's a stack size of 10. First train equals, well, 10% of that, so 1,200. 1K. Second train equals, so that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Right? No, it's 100, 200, 300, 400. So the wagon can hold 400. 800? Yeah, thank you. Well, 80%, right? Then IG2 WTC. Oh, 2K and 200. Yeah, 1.2K and 800. Yeah. I was debating whether I wanted to do that or not. It's ugly as heck. Also, thank you for your help. Always looking for that. So let me work through the numbers on my own to validate that so that I'm comfortable with it. Oh, yeah, well, you and I are both on a 10K science base. Mine is on Earth. I don't know if you've seen the whole thing or if you want a tour, let me know, but my idea was behind these concept is behind these locational things where I have a rocket silo complex. Okay, cool. I have a dude over here. Did you fix this? Yes, you did. Okay. So that can get deleted and then do 2. You come up here and fix this. All right, so that is a 0 belt unloader. Now, in the case where everything is coming through, I would have this sort of I would have guys going to the sides and stuff. And do I really care about that here? I figure it out every time because I never find it. But I really do need to do this for fluids. So let me do this for fluids. Two fluids, pumps, and that balancer. Let's just go get a sample copy of this little snippet, little something something. Slap this up here and then we'll tear it apart. So this is going to eventually go over there, but I want to be able to see this, so nothing special here. And I've chosen to go on the outside of each of these. So that's what it is most of the time. Now, that sucks. I definitely need the... I need this hanger down. To satisfy that pump. If I were to ever move those power poles, they would have to move down 2 so that that would be consistent. But anyhow. This needs to go on that pole. And then that pole. If this were fluids, we would have a stack size of 1,000. Because that's what I chose. I want to call one train. These are backwards. No. First train at 8,000. No, those were right. I was thinking loader. ETA on Diggy. Diggy will be in about 6 hours, JMO. I'll be playing for about another 2.5 to 3 hours, take a break, get some food and rest. And then it's like 10 a.m., 9:30, 10 a.m., 10:30 Mucky's time. Depends on what his personal schedule is. He's got some stuff going on. So it's between 6:30, and 7 U.S. East. And then we'll play for 3 to 4 hours until he gets hungry. All right, so when these tanks are half empty... okay, pumps work different, or fluids work differently. Yes, JMO. I've adjusted my schedule, and so has Mucky, but you'll be able to catch the VOD on Mucky's stream. I won't be sharing the VOD because I turn on the maturity warning and curse like a sailor when I'm streaming with him. So a wagon is going to hold 25,000. Each of these holds 25,000. So when it's at 25,000 is when I want my first train. Benny has returned. Hi, Benny. Yeah, JMO, I'm hungry as well. And it's 12:30, so I may take a short break, make myself a quick sandwich. I've been lightening my breakfasts so that I'm not sluggish, but how are you, Benny? Hope you're doing well. I'm simplifying to get rid of combinators. That's good to see, Benny. That is good to see. So if I wait until this is empty before I call my second one, then I'm in trouble. I want to do it at 80%, which these each hold 25, so 50,000. 50,000 times 20% is about 35%. So that's not right. 40,000 is where I would go with. So it's less than 40,000, it's going to call the second train. It's less than 25,000, it's going to call the first train. No, if it's less than 10,000, it's going to call the second train. Herp derp. What that tells me is that I need more storage here, but I don't have room for that. Not with these design principles. Although that's interesting, I don't think I can do that because when I blend them in with other things, like let's take blue circuits. If I were to try and put an extra storage tank here, I'd be totally screwing myself over. So that's as good as that's going to get. Unless I do something like that, in which case I don't have room for a pump to pump it out, but do I need one? Kinda. If it's the first thing, here's plastic where it doesn't really matter. I could go sideways and then put a pump vertically here. There's a pump there. No, that wouldn't work. Fluids suck. I could just always put the fluid pump here and not put pumps on all of these. Of course, then it would always pull from these ones first. And that wouldn't be very balanced because they're slow to balance. I would like to get the extra tanks in there, to be honest, though. No chance to get 2 more tanks here. Oh, that's the other thing. Tanks performance falls off huge if you put the extra tanks in. Forget it. We're leaving it the way it is. And that's really all I need to do for fluids. Kind of a later in the day song, but I'll let it play. All right, so I need a slight update there. So we're going to add a tag. These are the unloaders. Before I copy anything. Good. It's going to be this long. It's going to be that big. Going to have this here. It's going to have this here. That is going to be there. Then I put this here, and I put this here, and then we're done. Charleston, thank you for the rain blessing of Africa. As soon as I finish this blueprint, I'll go show you Africa. Set filter inserters? No, we don't have to do that. Set train request thresholds. We don't care about the stack size. First train equals 25K. Second train equals 10K. All right, Africa, there it is, mostly unused. I should have gone with a smaller map. Okay, so those are the unloaders. Now I need to get the loaders standardized. So the loaders are where things can get complicated. So let's come up here and I need to make myself some space. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to move the loaders way down here because I need more space. So I'm going to genericize this just as I did the other ones. So this filter inserter looks like this. Now we're also going to make this so that we're going to have a 0 belt and a 4 belt. So we're going to start with this 4 belt. And by 4 belt, it's just 4 pathway, right? It's a 4 material unloading, or 4 material loader. There are some that are different. This is pretty much a given that these are going to go straight. This is where the work needs to be done. This needs to be set to the 100 and the 100 and the 100. Unloaders are set to 200. Loaders are set to 100 because why not? This is going to be a solid loader 383. This is an unknown item with the stack size of 100. And this is blue because I like it. This is a loader. If it's going to be a stack size of 100, its default size is going to be 4,000 and 8,000. Right, so a train wagon that is holding a stack size 100 item can hold 4,000 of it. Perfect. So when there's room for 4,000, good. And those are even. So that is a 4 material loader. And that went really smoothly. And I'm like, wowzers. Now we're going to do a 0 material loader, which is one that has nothing there, so that I can use that as a template for when I have nothing to go with. Then I take this. And I transport it over here to my templating area. And I say, you can go here. And I grab this. And you can go here. It seems like it should be that. Yeah. And then the full length is still going to be this. Oops, too much. Here and here. Actually, I want a gap there. I want a slight gap between the loaders and the unloaders. So this is commonplace. So doop, 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 doop. And then this without the belt, because it doesn't let me line it up right. Not you, you, and you. Fuel looks like this, and this, and this, and this. Ah, I forgot to do fuel on those. And that. This goes here and here. These are loaders, but they are solid loaders, so it's a chest. I don't want it here. I want it over here. So this is a chest loader up here. And this is a fluid loader up down here. And it'll let me more easily see what I'm selecting. The distance here to here, I don't care. The distance here to here, I do care. This and this. Just heard this song. Yeah, Charleston, I did see that, and my response to that is somewhat off color. But after reading that FFF, I needed a cigarette and a towel. I am quite excited about it. So this is a replacement for the Zero loader. Dynamic train limit by checking first wagon. Set filter inserters. I've got to update the blueprint. Yeah, Charleston, there's that, and there's one more thing to it that strikes me. Not only is it that the devs played the game, because I mean, I'm sure everybody who codes a game uses it, right? They play it. I mean, if you were playing Doom, you played Doom. But would the management support it? Would the management let you put aside time, spend money, and it's a lot of money to create that, right? Because that person's not working on something else that might sell more. Um, so I just copied the wrong thing into here. So the fact that they let them prioritize that and were probably actively on board with it, that speaks volume to the quality of the company. And I just realized that I didn't capture what I really wanted to capture in these things. So I'm going to move these down. Because something that's really important is this gap. This gap right here. For unloaders, or for loaders, they are my index into love this song. I'm going to shut up now. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. Well, that's where that usually is, so that means that this should go here so that I have easy grab. That's what I want to do. All right, so I'm going to do this and then hack it away.